Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. That bell could not have come.
The fight's not over yet.
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. That big hook doesn't land. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This fight has a real good flow to it. The right hook just missed. Every time they drop. Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. Wow, let's take another look at.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are right.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. His legs are gone.
Starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Punch, counter punch. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Catch and shoot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. They exchange punches. It's the typical big man, little man argument point, he's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
There's an old saying, a good big 'un will always beat a good little 'un.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Lucky that hook didn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an... And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch. Do you believe this? There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want the knockout. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. You know the scorecards are going to be... Hold it right there. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to...
Be smart when you go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A perfect counter shot. That jab doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. This round's still up. Hold that thought. And that will do it. What a victory. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.